Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hey, I'm going to do a little different, little video talking about my soil and how I got my soil where it's at. And I've brought it up a couple times in certain videos, but not to. It was just brief, I guess. And I'm going to do this for helping other people, and I'm going to use this on Shed Wars. My soil here in Oklahoma, what I have where I live here is sandy with just a little bit of clay in it. And I'll show you to you here in a minute. It's in how I got my soil where it's at now. It's been 6 years now we've been on this property, but 5 years ago this was all woods right through here. And it was all cleared out, and then what I did do, I tried to rototill it right away, and the tiller was getting stuck with all kinds of roots. So I went and rented one of those big backhoes and just tore this whole area up, ripped all the roots out of the ground, freed it up. Next thing I did was I happen to know a gentleman that owned a cow farm, and I can get as much cow manure as I wanted. So I picked up my trailer, two big scoopfuls, two big trailer load fulls, and brought them here, and I filled in this whole area. I tilled that into the ground, and that would have been on a late fall, maybe very early winter time frame. And then come planting time, I wanted to do back to Eden gardening. I always wanted to do that. So I got a hold of one of those companies that clears the tree lines along power lines, and they wood chip everything up. Well, they give that stuff away for free. So I had him drop me off a big truckload, and they dropped it off. I put it in the garden and planted. The garden did okay. It wasn't what it is now, what it does now, but it was okay. And I was excited. So come that same year, late fall, I knew the soil needed more than just what I was putting in there. So what I did was I went and rented a rototiller again and tilled all those wood chips into the ground. And then come late, well, no, it would have been early spring, I got a whole bunch more cow manure, put it back in here again, and tilled that in the ground. So the ground started getting, I put in within a year full time, I've gotten 2 loads of cow manure, and then 2 things of wood chips. The second year I put wood chips on top and grew again. That was the better year of the 2. The second year got a lot better. And but the third year came around, and I made a decision. I didn't like the wood chip back to Eden gardening. I don't know. Maybe my garden was just too big. I didn't like the way it was. I just didn't like it. It wasn't working for me. So that fall, I went and wood chipped in the ground again, which had been late second year. Wood chip, grind them back in the ground also, and I let the garden sit. So come springtime, I got, on the third year, I went ahead and got more cow manure, and I put it in the ground. And then I started using the black mats, the roll mat. And that's the best thing I've ever done. It's really helped my garden, to me, I think, a lot less weeds, and it works good. So last year would have been the 4th year. I did the same thing again, and we've got cow manure in here. And now this year, I couldn't get cow manure. The gentleman passed on. The family sold the homestead, so the place stayed vacant. I didn't get to know who those new people were, so no cow manure this year. And I went with horse manure. I knew horse manure is a no-no, but I had no other manure. I went with it. And the reason why it's a no-no is horses' digestive system is very fast, so when they eat the grass, the seeds, it stays in the system not long, and it comes out the back end quick. A cow is very long, and it takes a lot longer for it to come through, so it can digest some of that seeds that's down, and so you get less grass in your garden when you're using cow manure. Mistake, because all my gardens I put cow manure, horse manure in, except for my onion and garlic. and I have got grass popping everywhere, and I knew it's wrong, and my bad. So anyway, what we're going to do is, so this is the 5th year of my garden, and I'll do a quick little look at the garden. You can see my soil, what it looks like right now. I'll go ahead and get right in there and zoom in close. And that's what it looks like right now. I weeded there yesterday. And let me show you more by hand what it looks like, what it looked like when I first started here. Let me grab some of this. And it looks just like sand. That's exactly what it looked like. Okay? And you can see now. Now, of all those years, the last 4 or 5 years, you can see how much higher my garden is up. Okay? So you can tell how much I've added into this garden. Now, at the end of the season, I am going to go and change it up. I want to, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get cow manure as much these days. I don't know. I'm still looking. But I am going to use this black mulch. Let me show you here. This is what we've done a whole front. We're going to weed today. All around through here. All this rain has really fired up this. But this is basically black gold. This is composted down wood chips, wood. The city, Midwest City, I believe it's Midwest City's, this is their stuff, okay? And their composting does not include garbage. It's strictly all wood. Every bit of it's all wood, broke down. No 2x4 stuff like that. It's all trees. And I did a video last time driving up to it, and I was really wanting to do a video of the complex, and they didn't want to do the video of me doing a video complex. I don't know why. Anyway, so this year I'm going to get, come fall, I'm going to get 2 big trailer loads, and each scoop of their front end loader, it's a massive front end loader, 1 scoop will fill the back of my pickup. And it's $20 a scoop. So I use my trailer, I put the sides on a trailer, I take a tarp, and I go get 2 scoops, and I'll bring it home, I'll put it in this garden, and I'll probably till it into the garden, and then come springtime I'll get some more and do the same thing over again, and then I'll be ready for the garden next year. I wanted to add some more chips to it, more compost in here, replace what we've got, and it's been working for me, guys. I mean, look, so my garden's really good. Look at this. My now that there has potting soil I bought for that, so I did buy some special soil for my cans containers. Look how tall that one is there. That there is in the ground, that there's in the container. They're about the same, but this one may be a little bit more bushier than that one, and they were planted at the same time. So look how healthy the garden looks. So anyway, that's how I got my soil where it's at. I know I've had a couple comments over the years, you know, your soil looks real sandy, and it basically is, but I've been able to put stuff in it to work. You know, I've got I have 3 hugelkultur gardens. I've got one that is my garlic, I've got my onion, and then I've got the real big one I did this past year where the potatoes are in. The other garden is a half a hugelkultur. Only dug half of it up because I expanded it later in time, and that one there is my trellis garden. So all right, guys, I guess I'm going to leave it to that. I just wanted to kind of show you, tell you what I did to my soil to work, and how well my garden, you know, at the end of the year you'll just see how great this garden will be. But I figured it was a good little video to do, a little show on your gardens, and hopefully that helps somebody out, either this year or maybe next year starting out. If you start in a new garden, you'll start early, get nothing ready, and put stuff in the ground. All right, we're going to get going. I appreciate you all listening and watching, and like thank you very much for all my subscribers. So I do appreciate it, and you all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.